So today here, we're hopefully going to take a little look and a review of the overall project here. It's a kit car, 1960 Devin. For some of the new viewers in the audience, please subscribe, like, and comment on this video. Also, in the description, you'll find a new merch link to the apparel store for JCR. Thing has been disassembled. The chassis has been sandblasted and painted. A lot of new nuts and bolts, as well as the fiberglass body has had previous fiberglassing done in the past years as well. Some final fitting here and fabrication, center console. The exhaust on this side is done as well with kind of inside the exhaust, which is a 3-inch. The distributor and wiring needs to be assembled still. This has a lot of Ford parts, has a lot of Chevy parts, and a couple other brands involved. So this car initially came from Vancouver Island in Canada. Picked it up in Victoria there when the older gentleman was out of time to restore it, as he found it in a barn and it was in a lot rougher condition. Some still minor bits are getting tweaked. I know yesterday was a throttle cable. So instead of a short gear and doing an S forward and then an S back to the throttle, I've picked up an extra long throttle cable, and now it just smoothly goes around the outside of the motor and back to the throttle. So that helped. Just need a couple throttle springs for the carburetor. Continuing to look at some parts here. We got a drive shaft that is one new U-joint, but having some troubles finding a second rear U-joint for drive shaft. It basically has a U-joint for a I think it's a 7 3/4 Ford diff with the bolt-on U-joint at the differential. So hopefully this project gets fired up soon, but otherwise we'll be taking a look at the next project shortly here. Okay, a couple things have been getting worked on the Devin kit car. The exhaust is finally ready for final bolt on. So I have a couple band clamps to hold it together. Exhaust mounts, exhaust hangers just need to be bolted in, and that's for the lower exhaust. Top pedal assembly here has been fastened down and has some fluid in it. In the engine bay here, the carburetors are lightly on and just working on the throttle cable and mounting a gas pedal. Radiator is a little bit too large, so I'm just doing a light test fit on some hosing to get it running at least. Passenger side here, the exhaust is ready to bolt on. Other than on this pipe, I'll most likely be welding on a bung so I can put a AFR gauge for checking the air-fuel ratio for the motor, as that seems to be the easiest way to tune a carbureted motor for wide open. Anyways, so that's the Devin.